Hey everybody, so today I am binding off the bottom of Maggie's Cotton Candy Raglan sweater. So it's currently upside down. This is the bottom. We got these cute little bell ruffles here, which are made by increases in stockinette separated by a little section of reversed stockinette that does not increase. So when it hangs, they will kind of ruffle like this. I am binding off this section Knitwise and then this section Purlwise. You do not have to do that. You can bind off the whole thing Knitwise because this section is kind of get folded in. I just prefer sort of working it as I see it, just like as if it was another round of your knitting. So I am going to put this back over here and I'm going to knit these stitches and bind it off. Knit and bind it off until I get to that reverse stockinette portion, and then I will flip the yarn to the right side and do those as purls as I bind off. So here we go. And there are, this is the smallest size for this pattern, and there are 13 knit stitches here. And there's the last one. It's tiny because it was just twisted on the last row. Okay, so here's our first purl. So I'm going to flip the yarn to the right side. I'm just going to purl that and bind that off. A little bit more of an awkward action. Like I said, it's not really necessary, but kind of just fits with the flow of the stitches, but it will get hidden. So if you prefer to just knit the bind off, that is 100% acceptable. And there we go. And I'll flip it back. There's our first knit, and then I'm going to knit that. Now, if this wasn't a ruffled edge where this part was getting hidden, it would make a little bit more of a difference, because I'm gonna put this over here so it doesn't fall off. It does look a little different when you bind off Knitwise and Purlwise. So here's the knitted bind off, and then here's where it's the purled bind off. So you can see it maintains that bumpy purled edge because this line of V's gets flipped towards the knit stitches, whereas over here on the knit side you still have that line of V's from the bound off stitches, but it flips towards the right side of the work because again it flips towards the knit stitches. So you have a different visual, but in this instance you're not going to see it. You're only going to see the cute little ruffled edge. So for this, do whatever is easier for you. If it's easier to just do the knit, then go with that, as opposed to if it was a different project where you actually saw, you might want to bind off in the pattern. But that's it. So from here I'll be putting aside my circular needles and picking up my double points to finish these cute little sleeves, and then hopefully getting my child to model this for me so I can take a picture. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.